The licensing section of blender.org tells you what you create with Blender is your sole property. So that inspires you to download Blender and start creating. But once you open it, you are stunned with all of the buttons and menus. So you don't know what to do. So today we're going to be going and creating a vase. First off, don't worry about the there's keyboard shortcuts and things like that. I have screencast keys, so you will be able to see what I do up there. So first, how to move around. You can use this gimbal here. You click that and you can orbit around the center point. You click here and move your mouse up and down to zoom. And this pan, you can pan the screen. Alternatively, if you have a middle mouse button, you can use the middle click to pan, scroll to zoom, and if you hold shift, you can pan. To select, usually it's the left mouse button, but I have it set to right because that's what it was in the previous versions. So here I am selecting different things. We don't want all the default things in the scene, so if you click and drag, that'll box select, and I hit delete on my keyboard, or you can press X and it shows a menu. Now I'm going to create a circle. You can click add at the top there, mesh, circle. That'll create a circle for you. Alternatively, you can press Shift A and that'll do the same thing as the menu there. If you want to, this is the amount of vertices that you have. If you edit that, that'll change how many edges and vertices are in the circle. I just left it at 32 because you don't really need to change that. Now, if we want to edit it, you have to go into edit mode, just up there. You click that menu and then press edit mode, or you can use tab on your keyboard to toggle between. Each of these is a vertex, these black dots. And in between, what connects them is an edge. You can switch between with these three buttons or 1, 2, and 3 on your keyboard, not the number pad. Since there are no faces, I can't select any faces. So first I'm going to select the entire circle with A, and I'm going to extrude it with E to make a cylinder, I guess. You can use this tool to extrude, but I use E, the shortcut E. And if I want to move it on the Z-axis, I press C to move it up and down. And if you want to grab it, you just press G to move it around. Now I think I'm going to be adding a loop cut. If you have ever wrapped a string around a pipe, that's what is a loop. So that is what goes around. So basically just a loop around. If you want to select it, you hold Alt and right click, and that'll select the whole loop if you accidentally deselect it. So I selected the whatever this one is called to move it up for the arrow, and you can scale it with S in and out. I'm just creating more loop cuts here. Moving this up again with G and then Z to move it on the Z axis, and then scaling that one down. Now I'm going to be beveling. So you select the loop and press Control and B. This will create a bevel. For you, you can change how many you want with the scroll wheel, or once you complete the action, you can change the amount of segments here. And that does the same thing as the scroll wheel. I'm batting it out about here. And then, since we don't want it to be empty at the bottom, we press F to fill in the face there. And based on this knowledge, you can create many, many things within Blender. I just created a vase because that's the simplest thing I could do in 6 minutes while explaining. I hope you enjoyed.
Modern